It's week 3 of the NFL, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Patriots and the Jets on Thursday night primetime.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here, and now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right.
Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One will get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. Xavier Gipson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by the 4-time MVP who's been in this league since 2005, Aaron Rodgers.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Malachi Corley reels it in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. We have an injured player here. Looks like it's a member of the Patriots in some discomfort. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Has his man, it's Corley. And he's tackled for a short gain. These guys have gotten off to a hot start, Brock, in spite of these injuries that have occurred along the way.
You know what, Kate? If you and I traveled to every training camp, I think we'd hear the same thing. Next man up, next man up. These teams know it, the players know it. You hear the talk, but then you got to walk it, and this team is. I know it's early, but this is looking like a group who could be built for a playoff run as long as this list doesn't grow too much longer.
Whew, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So they're left with 4th down here. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. Leading them out, the 3rd overall pick in this year's draft after a decorated career at UNC, it's Drake May.
Okay, you know he's happy about that win last week, but less happy about his performance. He went into the lab this week, there's no question about it, and studied those mistakes, those 2 interceptions, because he knows that's not sustainable for winning. And I love a line from Mike McDonald. He talks about the quarterback being the voice of poise. That means flushing those mistakes from a week ago and being poised to go attack today.
Second and 6 now. He's got it, room to run. Oh, stiff arm. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
He's got the hook up to Bourne. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, It's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
To the air yet again, May. Nice pass, complete over the middle to the tight end. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a New England first down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Complete, it's Bourne. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They are throwing it again. Dump off complete to his running back. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
And he drives this forward to the 6. Call it 4 yards from there, partner, and still some ground ahead. 2nd and goal coming up. The give inside to Stevenson. Oh, what a stiff arm. And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Patriots have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
That one splits the uprights, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. They start the drive with Hall. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Rodgers here from the gun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First down throw by Rodgers. Short pass caught by his tight end. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Pressure comes, Rodgers. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Again, Rodgers. Corley reels it in. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. That's complete to Wilson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Neither side separating much so far. More for MetLife coming right up. Back now for the second quarter, and the Jets, they have got to look towards that end zone. First down, Rodgers. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Throwing once again, Rodgers. He's got it! And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every...
And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets start to fight back with their first points of this game. Breece Hall with the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be second down. Back to the air, it's May. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky didn't lie, without that ball being tipped, we were looking at the big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense, and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be Jets football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he can do like we just saw.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 46. Into the hands of Conklin. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Play fake. It's Rodgers. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to reach the 6 before he goes out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Rodgers. It's caught. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take a 2nd quarter lead. Malachi Corley the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Zerline on now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Patriots offense all set to go. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. They're out and set, 1st and 10. May now from the gun. This one's hauled in on the left side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He'll get this to Henry. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Gibson here from the gun. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
From the 45 on 2nd down. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's brought down after a short gain. And it's a nickel look from the Jets, 3rd down. From the gun, it's May. Quick hitter complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Patriots trailing in the early going. Offense to the line for second down. Operating from the gun, here's May. That finds Gibson, complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Made a throw it. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. The Jets and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jonathan Jones makes the play. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Here's New England ready once again on offense. They're sure to be appreciative of this as they start out 1st and goal from the 4. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Throwing is May. Has it in close.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
May looking to throw. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And we're all knotted up. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Israel Abanikanda on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Jets headed out on offense late in this 1st half. And we'll see how they choose to attack this. They've got 50 seconds at their disposal. To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. He'll get this out right side, complete. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Rodgers here from the gun. Has his man, it's Corley. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing once again, Rodgers. Here's a throw on the out route, complete. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Again, Rodgers. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Back to throw it. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. That brings us to the break. The Jets with a halftime lead here in East Rutherford. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan Coachman in the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Some very intriguing games in that early window, highlighted by the one going on at the Superdome. A big test for the Saints as they get set to host the Philadelphia Eagles. Lots to look forward to in the late games as well. One of the best being up in Seattle, where we find the Seahawks taking on the Miami Dolphins. And lastly, on Monday Night Football, our first doubleheader of the year. Jaguars, Bills at 7:30, followed by Commanders and Bengals kicking off 45 minutes later. We were treated to a solid first half out of the running back, Breece Hall. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I expect to see more of the same after the break.
To return this, Marcus Jones. This return makes it up to the 25. The Patriots offense out there to start this 3rd quarter. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he'll only drive this forward to around the 26. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. To throw, here's May. Throw reeled in by Stevenson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Jukes one defender, and they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Jets headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. And this one doesn't go far. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 43. Wilson's got it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking Malachi Corley's way there. So it's going to be 4th and short. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The Patriots running their offense out there. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. May now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Demario Douglas. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. Complete. It's Bourne. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he finds a seam down the middle, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To the air yet again, May. Brought in by Juju. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. From the 32. Cut by Gibson. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Stevenson with another carry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Again, here's Stevenson. And he's tackled for no gain. No gain on the play, and they have to come up with 7 yards now on 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, here's May. And he scores! It's a New England touchdown! The Patriots take a 3rd quarter lead. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Ryland now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now Rodgers. Into the hands of Conklin. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Hall. And he drives it up past the 45. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Play fake, it's Rodgers. Hall there to haul it in. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That throw finds Conklin. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route, and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you throw it, but the surprise paid dividends.
Missed to go up by a field goal here in the fourth. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's May. Oh, he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Now here comes the New York offense. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you could go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
1st down throw by Rodgers. Rifles it, and it's on the money on the slant. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 28. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. From the gun, it's Hall. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Rodgers will look to throw. Conklin brings it in. And he's able to get this down to the 13. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st down, Rodgers. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow their lead off the turnover. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The New England offense running out now. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. To the air on first down, May. Hits his man on the out route. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. New set of downs for him from the 46. Off the RPO, it is caught left side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Here's one left side. He's got it. Complete pass. Offense in the hurry up here. May on first and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
The Jets out to begin another drive. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They give on second to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Rodgers here from the gun. To the left side, and it is caught. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. They've got first down from the 31. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets looking at a 3-0 start to the season. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Here's Hall once more. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time, 1:55 to go. Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Third down give to Hall. And they'll get him down at the 7-yard line. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. So the Jets are going to try a field goal on 4th down, and Greg Zuerlein headed out. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake up.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Jets get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And they'll kneel this down.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
Coming right is Hall. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And they'll take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
And he's going to take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the win goes to the Jets. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.